Hey guys. Okay, so want to have a chat with y'all real quick about Shell security. Now, you guys know that Shell and I have been bumping heads for a while, and thought that I would show you guys how good their security is. All right. Now, you've seen what happened at Valero and at many of the other plants that I've been to in the area. No other facility in this area has given me as much intel that could be used to attack them as Shell has. So let's start at the top with Mr. Tim Hill. You've seen him in videos. You saw him attacking Maddie, or not attacking is the wrong word, intimidating Maddie.
What are you doing here? You look like you're lost.
Are you attempting to stalk me?
No, I'm not.
Are you attempting to intimidate me?
Can you
get out of my way?
Can I help you? I'm not in your way.
And so, Tim Hill, I know he's the head of the snake. Literally. I know where he lives, know what church he goes to. I know the names of many of his friends from church. I get regular emails and intel about him from church, from people who go to church with him. I know who his family members are, his spouse, his daughter. I can tell you how to find his daughter. These are all things that could be used to compromise this guy. Kind of keep it at the top. He's at the top. All right? And if you can compromise them at the top, the rest on the bottom have no chance. I can tell you the names and show you the faces of the two heads of security at Shell Deer Park.
So, do you guys put these power lines up and these the red lights here? I'm just asking. No answer.
You're trespassing, sir. That's all I can tell you.
Okay, but I'm asking you, see, because this is like this concrete that's poured right here, and I'm just asking you, okay?
So, Earl,
seriously.
I'm telling you.
Okay, I'm asking you. All right.
I don't care what you're asking, Earl. I'm telling you, you're trespassing on Shell property.
When I checked with the county and the city, they poured this concrete all the way up to that asphalt. They put this pole right up right here, okay, for this red light and the sensors in the ground right there. Okay, so this sensors in the ground, this concrete, this is city property, including this curb where I'm standing, which I have not left. Okay, it's city property. Okay.
If I were so inclined, I could get their whole name and their plate numbers and all of that. I'm just not that interested. These guys would be easy to compromise as well. I can tell you how many guards, security guards, they have on staff at any given time, excluding emergencies and shutdowns and stuff like that. I can tell you how many off-duty police officers they have on staff at any given time.
Are we done here?
No, we're not. I need some identification.
I committed no crime. I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. I have no obligation to identify myself.
You do not.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, sir. 3802 says I only have to identify myself if I am lawfully arrested. Suspicious activity, being a suspicious person, is interpretive. Supreme Court says you cannot use that as justification to stop and detain somebody. What's suspicious to you is not suspicious to me. I have no obligation to identify myself unless I'm lawfully arrested. Is suspicious person a felony or a misdemeanor?
It's a misdemeanor. We're not going to stand here and hold court all day.
I can tell you the agencies that those officers come from. Okay? I can tell you what types of vehicles they drive when they're working versus what the security guys get. I can tell you pretty accurately the response time of the Deer Park Police Department for incidents that occur at Shell. I have employees that work in Shell, contractors and Shell employees, that some of them are ex-employees, some of them are current employees, who routinely feed me information about the goings-on within that refinery. Routinely, including photographs. I have photographs of gates that have been left unlocked. I've got photographs of, well, all kinds of things, and we'll just leave it at that. But here's the thing. I've even had employees that have given me diagrams, and these are current employees, have given me diagrams of certain internal things in the plant. One of them gave me a very detailed drawing of the high pressure gas line that runs through the plant, and then I went to Google Earth and verified that it is indeed a genuine and correct drawing. So why would anybody want to attack the front gate of Shell Refinery with a camera when there's an airport very close by? If you were a terrorist, you just take one of the airplanes from the airport. Now that you know where the high pressure gas line is, you take that plane, you crash it in, or you fly over and drop some homemade bombs on it, and that high pressure gas line will take that entire plant out, period. And yet they are worried about somebody with a camera standing out on the public street where you can't see anything. Shell Security, this group, from the top to the bottom, is the worst security I have ever seen since I've been doing this within the United States. Not just Texas, every state that I've been to. This is the worst. Shell hires the worst people to work for them, not the best. Valero's getting the best. I can tell you, Valero's got some good people in security. Very knowledgeable and smart enough to stay on their property and call the police. I mean, Shell, every single time, will have their security guards follow me or anybody else that goes there, follow us off into neighborhood streets, follow us off into, into Deer Park, off their property. Now, it would be very simple to grab one of these guys, okay, put a bomb in the vehicle, drive the vehicle back, and drive right through the front gate with it. There is no reason for these people to come off of private property. Absolutely none. Other than the fact that they are stupid. Absolutely stupid. They expose Shell to an extreme liability. I recently had one of them try to ram me in my vehicle. He followed me, or he followed another auditor, and they know what I drive. I was driving something that they knew on purpose, and so when I went to pick the auditor up on a side street, the Shell security guard came very close to ramming me. He intentionally came at me and almost hit me. This is what they're doing. And so Shell is not serving Deer Park. And they are not, these people that they've hired are not serving Shell's best interest. Again, they are the worst. And I'm going to forward this video to Homeland Security and the Deer Park Police Department and the mayor of Deer Park. And it's time something somewhere changes. So that's it, guys. Y'all be safe, and I'll see you again soon.